Hi, this is Yvette from My World of Metaphysics and Loving My Angels, bringing you another video on the law of attraction lessons. Today I want to speak to you about visualization techniques. Again, visualization techniques. How do you visualize? You know, people take for granted that everyone knows how to visualize, but I'm not. So I'm here today to talk to you about how to actually visualize. There's different ways of doing it, and you can try and see which way works for you. But visualization is the way of implanting in your mind and your subconscious what you want to materialize on the physical level. Now remember, regardless if you are doing this deliberately or not, you are doing it every single day, every single minute by what you're thinking. We are visual people, and our subconscious is visual, okay? It works in symbols, okay? So you have to be very careful what you are implanting in your mind, because it might just get through to the subconscious and create in your reality. People just don't understand that. They want to know, how in the world did I run into that same boyfriend? You did it. How in the world did I get into this car accident? You did it. Be careful what you're watching on TV. Be careful what you're reading in the newspaper. Listen, I'm very careful what I watch. Sometimes I do like to watch a little movie where there's like a lot of little love, and I'm like, oh my God, that's so sweet. But I do not listen to the news. I do not read the newspaper. I mean, I do listen to a point, because you have to know a little bit what's going on. But my family gets mad at me. Even you have to know what's going on. And look, I can hear from you, and only but so much I'm going to listen to, because you have to be the gatekeeper of your mind that enters your subconscious. It's very, very important. Either you get it or you don't. Whatever wherever you focus your attention to is what materializes in your life. So it may not be that one news, but if you keep putting news after news after news after news, that's what you're going to get. You're going to get something in your life that's going to keep you on that emotional frequency, and it's going to materialize in your life. So now let's get back to the visualization. Okay, there's two ways of visualizing. I mean, you can use whatever works for you. You can try one, and then you can try the other. Now, for me, visualization, what are you going to do is, in your mind, you're going to make a movie, okay? Some people might say, Yvette, it doesn't work. I can't visualize. Everyone can. Whenever you are thinking of something, you're not just thinking of it. You're putting a picture in your mind of what you're thinking of. That is visualization. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to imagine the end result of what you're trying to manifest in your life, not the process of you getting there. You want to imagine yourself actually there, okay? Because remember, it's not how the universe gets you there, as long as you get there. And you cannot dictate to the universe what's best for you. If you're doing that, you're limiting yourself, and you're putting up a blockage on what the universe can do for you. So let's just say you want a new car, and you're saying, I want this type of car, this, I want it to be blue, I want it to be this, and then how I'm going to get it is I'm going to work double hard to come up with the money to get the car. No. Someone might come up to you and give you the money. You might just, you want to do it in a good way, because you don't want a car because you just got some money because you was in an accident. So you want to be careful, but you want it in a good way. So you might want to include that in your visualization, okay? Okay, so what it is, you're going to put that picture in your mind. Now, what are you going to do? You're going to close your eyes. Or sometimes you don't even have to close your eyes if you're a good person to manifest, visualize, okay? But you want to imagine in your mind, you want to imagine what you're looking at. So let's just say you're looking at you want to receive a check for $5,000, let's say. So what would I do if that was me? I would imagine myself getting up, the doorbell ringing, ding dong. You're imagining this. It's like a movie. And you're imagining that, my cat is running around. You're going to imagine yourself walking to the door, like a movie. Opening up the door, seeing the mailman and saying, hey, how you doing? And he's saying, hi, how you doing? And oh, here's your mail. And you're saying, thank you. And then you're closing the door. Then you're going to imagine, while you're opening the door, you might want to smell the air. In the movie, in your mind, smell the air. Put as many senses in that picture as you can. Feel the envelope going in your hand. Feel yourself shaking the mailman's hand. I want you to feel yourself opening up the envelope. I want you to take out the check. Look at the check. See the $5,000. What would you do if you opened up an envelope and you seen $5,000 in it? You and everyone is different. A rich person might say, okay, it's $5,000, but I'm happy for it. You might say, oh my God, I got $5,000. You might just run up and down the hallway. This is the movie in your mind. As real as you can make it, as fast as it is going to come into your life. Now, the emotions, how are you going to feel? You're going to be excited? Is your heart going to be pounding? That is what you need to put in your movie. But it's a little different than you going to a movie theater because you need to feel it. You need to have all your senses involved in this movie. You need to smell the air when you open up the door or feel the cold on your face when you open up the door. You need to feel the mailman's hands when he shakes your hands. You need to feel the envelope when you're opening it up. You need to feel the excitement that you feel once you see that it's the $5,000. You need to feel yourself getting in the car, going to the bank, opening up the door. Feel the door. Go on in there, okay? Stand online. Sign the back of the check. Feel the pen that's in your hand as you're signing the back of the check. Hand the pen, put it in the slot and whatever to the window, and then see yourself receiving that, maybe the teller telling you this check will clear in 2 days. Hear that, hear it. Then all of a sudden, get the receipt, look at the receipt, put it in your purse, and walk out. Okay? Now, that is the movie that you would implant for no matter what it is. That's visualization. That's making it as real as possible. Now, the second way of doing visualization is you actually visualizing it using your own two eyes. So in this situation, you're not actually seeing yourself. You might see your hand. You might see your feet. You might see the door as you push open. You might see your hands as you push and open the door. It's almost actually like you are actually in the movie and you're moving. So like right now, if you're talking to someone, you don't see your face. You only see their face and you see your hands. You can do the same thing that I just told you, making it even more real because you're actually looking at it as you are actually doing the steps. I tried both, but for me looking at myself in the movie, seeing myself going through this whole process worked better for me. It does for me. Other people say, no, you're going to actually carry it out as if your eyes are actually seeing it and so on and so on. The only thing about that is that it feels real, but for me, it's almost like I'm not seeing myself doing these things and getting these things. And either way, it works. But for me, to actually see myself in the picture works better for me. And I even think Reverend Ike talk about see yourself in the car. And like he made a comment one time that the lady said, I wanted this car. And he said, well, did you see yourself? No, I wanted this car and I seen the car in my imagination. Someone was driving it. And he said, that's why you didn't get it, because you didn't see yourself in the car driving the car. Okay? So that works more for me. So that's visualization. But another thing you can do, which you guys, if you're watching my videos, you already know, I'm a picture person. a visual person. So I have pictures all over my house. Like I said, I have pictures on my refrigerator. I have pictures on my vision board. I'm just a visual person when it comes down to things. The purpose of the pictures is going to give you something to base your visualization on. So if you want something, if there's something that you want and you see that picture is giving you something to base it on. So every day you get up, you see in that picture. Every day you see in that picture. It makes it easier for you to keep that image in your mind. So every day that you wake up, you go to brush your teeth, you got a picture on your sink, on your mirror in your bathroom. Every day you open up the refrigerator, 10, 20 times a day, that picture's on your refrigerator looking at you in the face. It's like keeping that vision alive in your mind, which sooner or later will get into your subconscious and manifest in your world. One thing that I would like to leave you with, if you can see it, you can be it. If you can see it, you can have it. Whatever you visualize in your mind is going to come true. If it don't, it's because you put up a blockage. That's why it didn't come true. That's the only reason it didn't come true. And if you put up that blockage, it may still come true, but it might come true slower, with difficulty, or may not come through at all. Or may be something that you just don't want. Okay? So what I'm telling people is watch the emotions when your manifestation is not coming true. And there's going to be times that it don't come true for you, for me, and for everyone, because this is all a learning experience. As you master it, as you master this whole thing, being a deliberate creator, it will become easier to you. If you're having problems visualizing, what I want you to do is in your house, look at something, stare at it. Then close your eyes. In your mind, pick up as many details of what you were looking at, as many as possible. Okay? Then I want you to open your eyes and see how well you did. Then I want you to close your eyes again. This time picking up more details about that object that you're trying to visualize in your mind. And open up your eyes again. You're going to do this multiple times, like an ice cream cone. You got an ice cream cone in your hand. Close your eyes. Picture that ice cream cone the way it is. All the dents and the cracks and everything in the ice cream. Picture that in your mind. Then open up your eyes and see how well you did. How many of the features of the ice cream did you match up in your mind? Or you have a plant and you're staring at the plant. When you close your eyes and you open them back up, how correct were you when you looked at that plant? Okay? So I think I did my bar stool one time. There go my bar stool. And I was sitting there and I closed my eyes. And then I opened up. And I said, I had the image right, but I didn't have the fine details. Like there's like a piece of rubber that's like a little piece of it is pulled off. I didn't have that in there. So I had to do it over to get that piece in there. Then the edges of the bar stool, the stitching, I didn't have that in there. So I closed my eyes again. And this time I had the stitch, I had the edging in there. I had the fingerprints on the bottom. I mean, I had everything. So that's what visualization is, everyone. And remember, if you can hold it in your mind, it can be created. And that's all it is. But don't forget, don't get me wrong. I always tell everyone that watch my videos, you have to be a co-creator, meaning you visualize, say affirmations, and then take action. Without action, there is nothing, okay? Nothing is going to come to you and drop out of the sky. You have to take action. So I don't care if it's driving down a different block or whatever. So I always tell people, don't be the same person in the box. Step out of the box. Take a different route. Go for an interview. Go to your boss and tell your boss what it is you're looking for. Whatever it is, don't be like the average person. Do something different. And God will find a way of getting to you what you're trying to manifest. Okay? So God might need you to go to your boss and make a statement for God to use your boss to give you that promotion. Okay? So that's how it works. That's how it goes. Just that simple. And if you like my video, please like it. Please subscribe to my videos. And this is Yvette from Loving My Angels, also known as My World of Metaphysics. My website is My World of Metaphysics. Okay? So I just want to say good luck with your manifesting and namaste.